So I guess this is the start of our journey, the start of a vlog of sorts, I guess. I don't really do that too much here on this channel. I have in the past on some other ones. Today we are going to go, or actually tomorrow, but today we're heading to Nashville because tomorrow there's a retreat set up for us to go firewalking on some hot coals. This is a retreat that's set up with a couple of my good friends, Malorie Avaline and Saint Finnikin. I can tag both of them right here and you can go follow their pages. Hopefully this is a lot of fun and I hope you guys get to witness it and you're brought along with us, and it's going to be a blast. I'm not going to lie to you, I am quite a bit nervous to walk on hot coals and meet people I've looked up to for a long time. So I'm very excited. This is truly a gift from Source and I couldn't be more grateful.
Your intuitive rebellion against the world presented to you as normal will become an explicit quest to create a more beautiful one.
Let's create this more beautiful world.
I know for the vlog you all might not be able to see this, but that moon, I don't think it's a super moon, but that looks super. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. I don't know, you guys cannot see the perspective, but that is. All right, Timothy. Hey, Timothy. All right, so we're at the Ramada.
We're at the hotel. We made it to Nashville, guys.
So, super excited. We'll check in and I'll hop back with you guys. All right, everyone, we have officially made it to the hotel. It's a pretty cool vibe, I guess. It's a Ramadan. But yeah, totally pumped to go firewalking tomorrow. I watched like a video or two on it on YouTube, and evidently it's like a really like mind over matter kind of thing. You don't really burn your feet if you do it correctly. And it's just another example of how letting go can be very beautiful, you know? So I thank you for joining me on this, and I thank you for, watching the video, see what you get out of it. This is really exciting for me, really exciting. It's been the first time I've had a trip or something like this in a really long time, so this is essentially my vacation this year. Hopefully we get some badass footage of me walking over some hot flames, maybe some Timothy doing it too. And I definitely hope I get to like introduce Finnikin to you all on here as like a mutual. For sure. Catch y'all later. All right, so we're in Nashville, right? Rock and roll's always been my thing. I've always wanted to make rock and roll music, and not just a certain kind of rock and roll music. I mean like a specific kind of rock and roll music. I want something similar to like Jimi Hendrix, but not quite Jimi Hendrix. I want something like John Lennon, but not quite John Lennon. I want something like Paul McCartney, even Ozzy Osbourne to some extent. I loved him. Robert Plant was one of my idols. They were just incredible people who just put such a name onto rock and roll. And not only that, they had a soul to them. They had a soul that you can feel in their music. Even Ozzy, it was his crazy ass, as he was. He did have a soul to his music, and people can feel that if they listen to it and they can see it. And his soul was often about promoting change and often glorifying horror to the point of satire in order to make that change. It was really cool in a lot of his art, which I call, anything, music even is art. Anything you create is art. That's also another thing I want to add about art. My buddy Finn told me once that art is like what you make with someone. It's not owned by anyone. So it's not like, Jimi Hendrix and I are competing. And that's why every one of us have our own niche. You know what I mean? We have our own placement in reality. Each one of us do, but we're all meant here for a similar purpose. It's to wake souls up, it's to love people. And I just honestly love rock and roll. And I've been playing around with the guitar here recently. And I love This one, I've had multiple over the years, but this is probably one of my favorites, and it came at like a synchronistic moment. And figured I'd just, you know, play around on it for a little while with you guys until tomorrow. Messing around with that. It was a little version that I've made of Tangerine, a song by Led Zeppelin, although I can't quite tell you how to play Tangerine anymore. I've forgotten Tangerine. I only learned my version. It sounds similar. I really like the A minor where it goes. I play music with a purpose to heal, so like when I pick out certain notes. The struggles of being vegan in Nashville, Tennessee. We have a salad with olives on the side because I've never had olives yet, but I'm down to try them. Let's walk through that fire, baby. Let's go. In every aspect, you know, it's sort of the same thing. Getting over your fears. Your fear of experience. This is gonna be good as hell. Y'all see this. Alright, so we're checking out of the hotel. About to head to the Parthenon. This is Nashville right now. This is what we see. Pretty bushes. It's nice. It's got that vibe of like a big city and good architecture. It's very artsy, and I like the music vibes to it. Music's always been my thing, man. That is quite something. So we're at the Parthenon?
Hi.
Walking around. It's quite something, man. It's huge. Never would have thought it. Massive. Look at that ceiling, guys. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in.
Oh, the entrance is down there, Nate.
Beautiful. Bunch of stars. Word. I want to get the door.
That's a huge door.
It's really cool looking. This is epic. We're officially inside the Parthenon.
We are inside the Parthenon, you guys. Hey, check it out. Either way, and it still leads you up. There's more history.
Okay. You want to see it?
Yeah. Nate?
This is really cool. Statue of Athena.
Nate? No? You want to see the real statue of Athena?
We definitely will, but this is also a statue of Athena. Artemis and Sephora.
Well, let's
Diana
go on the lower
Lucifer.
grounds and get our way up.
This is trippy. Oh, look at this. Art exhibits.
Yeah, I was going to go that way and walk around and see how.
I just really like these. It's really cool. It's so weird trying to show people with like the phone camera frontwards. Shot. That's beautiful, massive. Right. Yeah, I know. This too. Holy whoa. Statue of Athena. That's incredible. This is quite something. These are old pieces from the original, I think.
This statue
Inside
over
of it.
here is what's something else, you guys.
Yeah. Look at the artwork on the inside of the shield. It's quite something. Nike.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. How tall am I compared to Nike?
You're about there. Alright, step back.
Could have some blood in me and not know it.
Yeah, there you are. You're
It's
literally like
fucking-
at 2 inches shorter. You're 2 inches shorter than a god.
That's pretty wild. The different over the sign. I just keep finding more things to record. Oh, that is really something.
That's from 1869.
Makes me feel like I'm on mushrooms looking at it.
1869.
Definitely got some mushy vibes there. Make the world look like a painting. I would totally take some mushrooms and chill here. Although that piece of art, I think is my favorite.
I think that's the one.
Whoa. I don't know if you guys can see that purple on the rocks. That is incredible. Looks like I'm looking into a window almost on here.
That's so badass.
Yeah, absolutely. So happy I get to take you. All right, so before the rest of the video clips, we want to kind of fill you guys in on what the retreat was sort of based around, certain things they had us do so it makes sense when you see it. And we want to talk about some stuff that we weren't really able to expand on within the actual clips. More or less, they had us share with partners nearby us about what we had written on certain boards when we were going to break them. This is like a Karate Kid style break. It was really cool and really fun. So yeah, we can talk about that. First of all, what are 12s, Timothy? What are 12s?
More or less 12s are where you, how would I describe it?
So like
Getting your most powerful being, I guess is what you would say.
yeah, so like whereas energy, right? If you could put it on a scale of 1 to 10, and my hair's doing some crazy stuff, but if you could put energy on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being the highest amount of energy you can possibly think of. We're talking a 12.
Let's go at 12, yeah.
Let's go at 12. We're
Let's go
talking
at
at
12.
12. And so if you see it in the video and they're like, hey, this is our 12, this is, do your 12 or show me your 12, that's why we're screaming at the top of our lungs. It should make sense at that point. So there was a couple different activities at the actual event that I want to expand on. The first one was a board break, and it was a Karate Kid style board break. He's super excited because he broke it. I also broke mine. It was quite a bit of fun. And, not to mention just the fact that it was fun, but it was also, it was something I didn't know I was able to do beforehand, and something I'm sure Timothy didn't know he was able to do beforehand.
No.
And they had us write on the boards. I have mine here. And they had us write on the boards. Will you hold this?
Yes.
They had us write on the boards, other side of the phone, so it doesn't cover up the microphone. Let's see. So on mine, for instance, this is these are everything that the obstacles I'm trying to transcend in order to reach this. And this is what we wrote on the front of it, was what we're trying to transcend in order to reach, which was unconditional love, finding grace in suffering to heal the world. Bliss. There wasn't a really way I could shorten that down besides for, unconditional love. And I felt like this really encapsulated everything that I had to work on. And on the back, I had some of the things that were keeping me from reaching this goal, the actual obstacles. And so we had like fear, anxiety, paranoia, fear of judgment from others, anger, pain, unacceptance, unforgiveness, and false views of reality, different things like that. This is everything I had to shatter in order to reach my goal of being here. And that's why you see me in the video. I am so ecstatic that I've broke this. It was such an incredible spiritual moment for me in my sadhana, because that's something I've been working on a long time. And this was the most ground that I was able to make on being able to withstand suffering in order to love one another. And I think that was really important. And I'll let Timothy share what he had on his board.
So, want to just hold it like that?
Yeah.
All right. So, more or less, mine says, I want to break through control and become more loving, aka unconditional love. Also lose fear and less anxious. My other side of said board that kept me from those says fear, anxious, loneliness, anger, my care of what others think. I'm scared to break free and be happy with who I am. And Nate said more or less those could be summed up into 2 words. And I don't remember what those 2 words, but he can say them.
Let go. Let go. It's a good way to put
I
it.
just needed to learn how to let go.
Well, I mean, there's also a way that mine could technically have been but mine could technically have been shortened down to let go, I guess, as well, because that was really the main focus of the night, was letting go, even of the ways that you interrupt the way that your power is manifested.
Yeah.
You know, and so whether or not you're taking masculine energy to conquer your obstacles, like we did during the hard board break, or whether you're using feminine energy, like with the soft surrender board break, which I only caught a few seconds of us doing, but I caught a good friend, Finn and Malorie Avaline, doing theirs. So hopefully you guys get a gist of what that is. And I also have a clip of the host of the event, who's Bucky O'Neill. He's an awesome, awesome guy. Definitely go check him out on all his social medias. He hosts these retreats quite often, actually. So maybe you'll get to join us one time. But yeah, so we did the soft board break, we did the hard board break, and then there was another one. There was a rebar bend that you all are going to get to see, where we bent rebar at the U of our necks, and you weren't allowed to touch the bar. I didn't get to film him doing it. I did not get to film him doing it, but you got me doing it, and you got Malorie Avaline doing it. But yeah, I really wish I would have got him, but the reason I wasn't able to is because he hopped out.
I hopped out.
He hopped out, didn't know he was going to do it,
and then at the very last second, I did it.
I was too pumped that he was doing it, guys. I was too lit. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you get something out of this, and know that this isn't something you have to go to a specific retreat to do. These are things that you can, you know, at least as far as safety measures go, a lot of this can be done at home. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. As far as safety measures go, you know, don't do the fire stuff at home. But you want to break a board, go at it. The worst you're gonna get is probably a split knuckle. You know, like you'll be all right.
Kids, safety from your parents.
Yeah, if you're younger than like 13, don't worry about anything I just said. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Hope you really get something out of it. And if you genuinely enjoyed it, let me know what you enjoyed most in the comment section down below. And I'll see you later. Whew, so we've been walking for a long time to try to put cash on our Cash App card, and now finally we are at Copper Branch Plant-Based Foods. We're going to be trying some plant-based pizza. I haven't had pizza since I've been a vegan, so this is going to be interesting. This makes my face look dirty. The lighting here is terrible. I'm going to get off here because the siren's coming and it's probably going to mess up audio quality. All right, so here we are with the pizza. It's really fire. Like, it's spicy, but it's really, really good.
Are you okay?
Made it to the event.
We're here.
Yeah. Waiting on I guess a speaking thing, and then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna video this. So we made it to the retreat. We are right now gathering wood to be able to walk on. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can show it.
Great job, everybody. Remember to breathe. Deep breaths in. The fire walking party, y'all. Everyone deep breath in. There it is. Something like this. Let's go! Notice what you notice. Notice what you notice. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. We're going to raise that energy. Clap your hands. Notice what you notice. Clap your hands. More volume. More volume. Notice what you notice. Eyes on hands. This is going to be you in a minute. Notice what you notice. Notice what you notice. This will be you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. More volume. More volume.
Yes.
Yes.
Good for you.
Thank you.
All right, Joe. Everybody here?
You got this.
Let's check here, Sue. Right here. Second row. Okay, one of the things that you're gonna find out from tonight is yes, strategy, yes, practice, yes, repetition, but more importantly, energy. Okay? We can practice, we can prep, we can do all the stuff, but if that energy is not there, there's no way it's happening. And even if we're under practiced, even when we're under strategized, if we have the energy, then we can carry it through. You guys get that? Your energy is what matters the most in your life and business and relationships. Okay? Here we go. Music, please.
Woo!
Dominant or non-dominant leg. Let's go.
Got it, Timothy.
Let's go. Here comes the question. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Are you ready to break through this? Are you ready to break through this? Are you ready to break through this? Here we go all together.
Let's go, Timothy.
Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Say it out loud. Whatever this represents for you, make sure you identify it now. As you pull that mudra, sit up nice and tall. That's it. Yes. Yes. That's it. Muscle memory. Okay? Relax. Let it go. What you gotta do, breathe into this space. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, all the way through. Let it swing. It's a swing. Focus. Take your time. Notice what comes up for you. Notice what comes up for you in this. You want to force it? You feel bad about yourself? You compare yourself to others? What shows up for you in this? This is a practice. This is not about breaking through. This is about a practice. This is about developing a relationship with your own process. Take your time. That's it. Right there, Finn.
That was beautiful.
That's it.
Good job, Finn.
All right, so here in a little while, we are about to walk through over
We
some
need 2
flames,
volunteers
some
for
fire.
hoses. You're just gonna
Right
wet
here
the
with my
area.
good friends, Malorie and St. Finnikin.
No, I just want an
to
instructor.
meet
on
this
hose.
gentleman.
Absolutely.
He's the real deal. He's real life. He has skin. He has a body.
I will say the absolute same thing about my brother here. Wow, it's far out. How'd you get into that one?
That's right.
And then if you have a hose instructor, time to pay attention both externally and internally. Notice how you feel as this thing's come up. Knowing that you're about to walk on it. Okay, and again, as this temperature rises and you back up, look behind you because there are tiki torches behind you. Okay, so please don't back into those.
You ready?
All right.
Everybody deep breath in. Leah. Main feet.
Fire
Let's get both hoses on this side. I need someone that's chasing this hose. Instructors, I need someone that's chasing this hose. If you were on hose, grab that hose. There needs to be 2 people per hose. Don't drag that in.
12. You're 12.
Step. Yes.
In that U.
Right in the U, yep. Hands above the bar.
Don't touch the bar.
Nope.
Let's go, Britt.
Yep. But up. Don't touch it.
Don't touch the bar.
Hands higher.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Big breath, big step. Big breath. Big breath, big step. Step.
Yeah, go. Woo! Yeah!
Yeah. I wanted to. Go. Make your move.
Let's go. Oh.
Step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Nate?
As ready as I can be.
That's good. When you're ready. Who do I have here? Mark, are you here? You there? You good? Let's go. Open fire. Open fire. Let's go. Let's go. Go for it. Yes.
You got it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes!
Open fire. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go, son. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go for it. Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, Timothy! Let's see it! Let's go, Timothy!